Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to our Tech Lockdown Daily Webcast, where we will be discussing technology that will help us all during the lockdown period and beyond. My name is Zul, and I'll be your moderator for today. Today, in this episode of our webcast, we have a guest from TIBCO, Nick Lim, the general manager for APJ, as he will share with us how their unique algorithm is able to help businesses identify the right talents for the job, especially at this period of time, and also the advantages of having remote workers.
All right, thanks. So, good afternoon, everyone, and thanks for joining another episode of our Tech Lockdown. Today, we have with us Nick Lim from TIBCO Software. Thank you for joining us today, Nick.
Hey, hi, Said. Thank you. Thank you to have me with you, and it's my pleasure to join you in this podcast.
All right, first of all, I hope everything's going well on your side and everybody's safe. Can you share with us how things have been for your teams at TIBCO in terms of adjusting to this new normal caused by the pandemic?
Well, first of all, the good news is that we are all safe. Just that there's some inconvenience, as you know, that I'm actually based out of Singapore, and I know you are in KL. I think every country have its own policy. KL or Malaysia, you have your MCO, Movement Control Order, and Singapore, we just 2 weeks ago, we actually started the circuit breaker measure, and in fact, yesterday, the government just decided to extend it to another 4 weeks until 1st of June. So in TIBCO, I think good news is that all our staff, all our employee in Asia Pac is doing well. Everyone is safe, and we are all working from home. We do have a technology in place that enables us to actually work from home. I think for us in TIBCO, the most important thing is the safety of our staff. At the same time, also, we want to make sure that the business continuity and continue to support our customer to make sure that our customer is well taken care of as well.
All right, that's good to hear. So for our webcast, we've covered many aspects of technology already, but I think at the heart of it has always been about the data. So before the pandemic hit, right, the main goal for many businesses were to better leverage their data and become more data driven. But Nick, what about now? Can you
Right.
talk about the importance of data and different aspects of business in the current situation?
Well, thanks, Said. In fact, data is always important in any aspect, be it in business for businesses or even for individual like us, right? I mean, even though we want to buy things, we want to do anything, nowadays we always check, review, and all these things. We also look at data, right? So, regardless of which industry or vertical, the availability of collecting the right data can help businesses to make a very informed and accurate and timely decision. Okay, data can be used in many areas to improve business performance. That's why it's important. Data can be used for diagnostic analytics, can be used for can be preventive analytics, and also I think in the recent year, the biggest use of data are in the area of data science, which is include AI and machine learning. I'm sure you heard about machine learning and AI many times since you have done many of the podcasts. So the result definitely can help all of us in many areas. For example, in fraud detection, in predictive maintenance for factory, for manufacturing, disease detection in the healthcare area, and also in sales, like people like myself and our team for demand forecasting and many more. And I would also think that data has become even more important during this outbreak. An example I can share with you is that I'm not sure whether you heard about the Trace Together app in Singapore. Singapore government have actually, or GovTech have actually launched an app called Trace Together, and it's able to be downloaded by anybody to install in their mobile phone, be it Android, be it iOS. So via a Bluetooth, this app will able to actually detect and exchange data when you come closer to another one that installed the same app. So with this data, if unfortunately someone felt ill, they can actually, the MOH or the authority can actually extract this data and can actually help it speed up the contact tracing effort, and that will help the situation. So, however, we all know the importance of data, but collecting data is a very complex and a tedious task because data is everywhere across every platform. Some in the cloud, some in your own data center. Some data is structured data, some data is unstructured data. So I think you also don't want to. The other aspect also, you also don't want to over collect data because the moment you collected the data, you are responsible for it. The privacy, the cybersecurity, and again, you need place to actually store the data, right? Just like oil, right? I'm sure you're aware that just 2 days ago, the oil price has actually went negative, and because they are running out of space to actually store oil. So sorry for the long answer, but I think the gist of it is that data definitely is important, be it with the pandemic or without the pandemic.